We have BMW and Minis in the fleet.
We currently have 3 Minis and 2 BMWs.
We got our first BMW through the partnership scheme in November.
We've got 30 Minis at the moment, and today we've placed an order for another 9-10 cars.
The BMW Mini Business Partnership Programme is a programme specifically designed for fleets with anything from 1 to 50 cars.
The Minis are used for visiting client sites, taking portfolios of work and showcasing Silver's projects to the clients up and down the M4.
And we're also looking for our supervisors or middle management to go for the 1 Series BMW, and our senior management now onto the 3 Series BMW.
Our valuers that are out pretty much all day, and they either drive BMWs or Minis. And we have our sort of more letting staff and negotiators that are out bombing around houses, etc., and they predominantly drive Minis.
For a small company like ours with big ambitions, having a fleet of Minis out on the street being seen by people, and we get a lot of comments about them, it is just great news.
We expect a lot from our training officers, or assessors as people may know them. They work very hard, and we wanted to make sure we give them something back. Mini Coopers ticked all the boxes for us. We started with 8. As I said, we've now got 30, and our assessors love them.
We chose BMW because of all the brand values that BMW has, so we imagined that the service would be equivalent in terms of quality and values to the actual product, and we haven't been disappointed.
So a lot of the time you get large corporate companies and they don't really understand the needs of a small business, and a lot of the time I find them very frustrating, but it seems that, you know, I've got a good relationship with the local commercial manager there. I've got his direct mobile number, and it's you know, pretty simple really, which is the way it should be.
But it's the customer service, the quality of the vehicles and the backup that we get from BMW and the contract cars is fantastic.
The contract hire rates themselves are very competitive. We market tested them and they stack up as well as anything that you could get elsewhere independently, and you wouldn't get the level of service that you get.
We have a fully maintained contract, so anything happens, we just take it in the garage and it's sorted.
Give us a car, service it, look after us, tax it, put tyres on it, and in 3 years' time take it away and replace our fleet. And that's what we're really enjoying with the BMWs and the Minis.
It's good to deal with a corporate company that's a little bit more localised. I've dealt with the same chap there, Gordon, for the last 2 years. He understands our business, he knows what we do, he understands, you know, what I want from him really.
Keeps us informed of any offers that's on the table, what we can do, what we can't do, how we can do it, what the benefits are.
For virtually every car you order, you're going to get a complimentary specification upgrade. Now, as a driver, this is great because you get an optional extra that you don't have to pay for.
We're very pleased with all the extras that the dealership threw in.
It's nice to know you're getting some added value because you're buying multiple cars than just if a member of the public went into the dealership, if you like.
We're very pleased with the fuel consumption of the BMW 5 Series. For a big car, it performs in a very sporting way and delivers excellent fuel consumption figures.
Being in and around London, there's the congestion charges that we clearly don't pay because of the CO2 emissions.
The residual values are really good. So it really makes them quite affordable. Perhaps was a brand which I didn't think we could afford to buy for the fleet, but when you look at the residual values, it works quite well.
And you, as a customer, will be invited to exclusive model previews and customer events.
We have very little time. We can't run around to different parts of the country worrying about cars and things like that. We need something that's as stress-free as possible.
We're notified when the services are due, which service it is, who's over, who's under on miles, what road tax is coming.
It's quite good to have that relationship manager, and the fact that you know, I've been dealing with him now for almost a couple of years, and he's been the same person I've been dealing with, so it's nice to have that continuity.
We've just ordered another 10 cars. The fleet is growing, the company's growing. If we had to employ somebody to manage that, would be quite difficult, and it's taken out of our hands. It's not something that we even consider. It just happens.